Hey guys, it is Julie Anderson, and it has been a while since I've done an update on sort of what I'm going through with metabolic damage and my contest prep, and just a general update. And I've been experiencing a lot of changes in my body recently, and I've talked a lot about it on Instagram, and there's a lot of things that I want to share with you guys that I'm doing for my own health that a lot of other, primarily women, may find helpful and beneficial. So, kind of a recap. I obviously did not compete at all this fall. I haven't competed since last spring, and I have no plans right now to step on stage anytime soon. Perhaps next year, but I'm actually trying to talk myself into making a commitment not to compete until 2015 at the earliest. So I'm not quite solid on that yet, but that's kind of the direction that I'm trying to take myself, and to really take all of next year off. I've got a lot of things that I want to accomplish business-wise, and with some causes, especially domestic violence and child abuse, that I'm very passionate about. So those are a couple directions that I'd really like to put my energy over the next 18 months. So the stage may have to wait. Metabolic damage, I'm still dealing with the aftermath of overtraining and over dieting, and having extreme stress in my life for almost 2 years. I did 9 shows in 18 months, was doing 2 hours a day on the step mill, an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening after my lift. I was lifting 6 or 7 days a week, and as I've been pretty public about going through a major family situation with my children over the last year, so that was significantly stressful for me, and just was a metabolic disaster for my body. So now my goal is to really get my body as healthy as possible, which for me means keeping my body in a fed state, meaning I don't want my body to think that I'm trying to diet it, and lose body fat, although I wouldn't mind losing some body fat. So I'm just trying to eat really healthy. I'm trying to do some intuitive eating. Kind of, I don't really stray away from my primary foods. I'm huge on veggies and lean proteins, and I love oatmeal and yams. So I'm kind of trying, I stay within my normal foods, but just eating them in the amounts that sort of feel like what I need, and not stick to too rigid of a plan. I still weigh all my foods, and it's just sort of a habit thing. But trying to head more towards intuitive eating, and so I'll see how that goes. But as far as my metabolism and actually my adrenal health, I've mentioned before that I went through adrenal fatigue in 2010 after my divorce was final. And that was a very stressful time, and left me with fried adrenals from, over caffeinating and overtraining in that time period as well. So I learned a lot from my naturopath that I was working with at that time about supplementing and nutrition, and the kind of training that was right for my body to promote adrenal health and recovery from my adrenals. So I'm implementing some of the things that I learned back then that worked really well for my body, implementing some of those things again now, and also trying a few new things. So what is kind of utmost importance for me is sleep. And I've really spent the last year in severe sleep deprivation. So I'm really trying to promote solid, deep sleep for myself. And so one of the things that I found really helpful is taking melatonin before I go to bed. I go to bed around 9 because I get up at 4 a.m. So that if I can go to sleep at 9, that gives me a solid 7 hours to sleep, which I definitely need. And so I'm doing the melatonin at about 7 o'clock, go to bed about 9. If I do it much later than that, I kind of wake up with a hangover and bags under my eyes, and now I'm pushing 40. I need as much help as I can get. I don't need to be giving myself bags. So I do melatonin at night. I also supplement with Calm, Natural Calm. It's a magnesium supplement that you mix with warm water, and I just mix it with, I use hot water from my Keurig, and kind of make it like my bedtime drink. So I, snuggle up with my book and my Calm and sip on that, and then I go to sleep. Cool sleep app is called Sleep Pillow. It's white noise, and there's waves, and so I can almost like take myself to the beach at school, and it puts me right to sleep. And you can set a sleep timer, so I set it for like an hour, and I'm out. A couple other things that I've implemented primarily for metabolism is rhodiola. I don't know if you can see that, rhodiola, and ashwagandha. So I'm taking both of these twice a day. These are new. I didn't take these when I had this issue a few years ago. So these are, I was doing some research, and these are supposed to be very helpful for promoting a healthy metabolism. So I thought no harm. They're all natural, so I thought I'd give them a try. Green tea extract is also supposed to be very helpful for metabolism and also for adrenal health. There is a little bit of caffeine in it, but because of all the antioxidants and all the other benefits that you get from the green tea extract, it kind of outweighs the caffeine impact. So I am taking Slimify. It's by Siren Labs, which is one of the new companies from NDS, and started taking Slimify yesterday. Was my second day, and the reason I chose Slimify is because I figured after a week of taking this, I'm gonna wake up and be skinny. Okay, but seriously, it's so it's low stimulant, so it's a fat burner, but it's low stimulant, and obviously right now I want to limit my stimulant intake. So it's got the green tea extract in it, and it has appetite control and focus, and it's got a lot of it's got chitosan and African mango and the raspberry K and the green tea extract. So all of these things are to help promote a healthy metabolism. So I'm really not taking these in an effort to lose fat, but to give my metabolism kind of as much of a boost as I possibly can. So I'm going to cycle this for about 6 weeks, and I'll let you know how it goes. As an NDS sponsored athlete, I have my choice of which of their fat burning products I want to use, and they have many, and I've used several of them before, but I did choose Slimify for the metabolism benefits, and also because it's a low stimulant, and I'm trying to keep my stimulants as low as possible. On that note, I am doing caffeine-free Pump Fuel, which is their pre-workout. I take the caffeine-free version before my workouts, simply because I'm just trying to keep the stimulants as low as possible, but I still want that pump when I work out. So seemed like a good middle of the road for me, and I still get a good little buzz from it, so we'll see. A couple of the other things that I'm doing: vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C. Like I'm doing 3 to 5 grams a day, and I find that my body can actually handle the higher end of that. So you just kind of have to figure out what works for your body, and kind of listen to your body and figure out what your body needs. Doing a lot of vitamin D, especially now, and here in Seattle, it's dry, but it's really gray, and it's really gray all day long. So we aren't getting very much vitamin D. So I'm doing a lot of vitamin D, and you can do really anywhere from 8,000 to 12,000 IUs a day, and right now I'm hitting about 8,000, and that seems to be okay. Doing a lot of B vitamins. I'm doing a B complex with every meal. And keep in mind, these are water-soluble vitamins, so whatever your body doesn't use, you're going to excrete. So don't feel like, you might be taking too much. You're just going to flush it out. So you just kind of need to listen to your body to figure out your sweet spot, so that you're not wasting your money and taking vitamins that your body's just not even able to absorb. So keep an eye on that. Obviously, a good multivitamin. I take the Perlo multi and mineral electrolyte, so they're 2 separate pills, and I take those with every meal. I love their vitamins, super high quality. I know what I'm getting, and vitamins can be, you can sacrifice quality when you are buying in volume at some of these places that do high discounts. So I've been using the Perlo vitamin and multivitamin and mineral electrolyte formula for a number of years now, and I really love it. And they're designed for you to take with all of your meals throughout the day. So it's designed to take several times a day, and you can get those at Perlo.com. What else am I taking? I am taking digestive enzymes with every meal. That's something I haven't done before, but it's recommended to a lot of people who have adrenal fatigue. So I thought, well, can't hurt. And I don't really feel like I have digestive issues, but I figured it couldn't hurt. So I'm on my first bottle of those, and I don't know if I'll continue to do that because to be honest, I'm not really noticing that much of a difference. So I'm feeling great right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I was leaner. And it's really challenging to accept sort of my body in the current state. But I know that I am here for a reason, and that I just need to learn to be good with this and to love myself no matter what size I am or how much body fat I'm carrying. I am really getting strong in the gym, and one of the things I realized looking back over the last 2 years, my lifts haven't really gone up significantly. I mean, I'm still, military pressing the same weight. I'm still, squatting the same weight. My deadlifts are still the same. All my major lifts are still the same. And in 2 years, I should be really noticing an increase in strength, and I'm not. And granted, I'm considered older in the bodybuilding world, but even still, I should be noticing some strength gains. And as a result of obviously dieting for so long, you can't push heavy. So now that I'm actually carrying a little bit more body fat, and I am not in a constant state of deficit, I'm actually able to push the weights up a lot, and that's been really fun. And so I'm trying to embrace being strong and being able to push more weight than I've been able to push in a long time, because really, what led me to competing was weightlifting, and I've been a lifter now since 1998. So, for 15 years I've been lifting weights, and it just kind of naturally progressed me into competing. So I wasn't one of those people that wanted to compete and had to start lifting in order to compete. I was a lifter that decided to compete. So it's kind of nice to actually go back to, what I love about this sport, which is lifting and the time in the gym and being strong and feeling strong, not just in my body, but it makes me feel strong mentally as well. So all in all, I'm in a really good place. It feels good to kind of take competition totally off the plate for a while, and I know that I have some important things that I need to do before I step on stage again. So really excited about that, and hopefully you'll follow along. Please, I know there are a lot of you that follow me on social media that have been interested in what I'm doing for adrenal health and metabolic health. So please don't hesitate to email me if you have some questions that I can answer for you directly, or go ahead and comment below and I'll answer you there. My email is irifitgirl@gmail.com, and of course I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter as irifitgirl. My Facebook page is Julie's Fearless Fitness. So thanks, you guys, and thank you for all the support, and I will keep you updated with my progress.